Alright guys, here's my current vehicle survival kit. I put this together today. It's a work in progress, so if you see anything that it's missing or suggestions, just feel free to comment. It's riding around inside this ammo can. This actually is an ammo can that had the 175 rounds of federal double-aught buckshot in it. So I didn't have to buy this can or anything. You can pick them up for like 20 bucks. I like them. They're waterproof, they're durable, you don't have to worry about them getting crushed, and they got this convenient carrying lid. They're convenient to carry. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what's inside. First off, we got some Remington buckshot. I carry a shotgun with me a lot of the times on the weekends and when I'm going hunting. I think it should be a good idea to carry a couple extra rounds of the gun you carry the most. If you have a CCW, carry a couple extra rounds of 9 or 380, whatever. This is a cheap multi-tool, pliers, knife, flathead, Phillips, file. I think this was like $2. This is a Barlow multi-tool. That's in there. We've got a first aid kit, which this isn't my final first aid kit, but I'd normally take this hunting with me, backpacking, hiking. But this is a adventure medical kits, first aid. It's in this nylon pouch, and it's got enough stuff to treat 1 to 2 people. It's basically goes inside your day pack. And then in my first aid kits, what I started doing was I started taking plastic bags like such. They're small, and I put painkillers, allergy medicine, asthma medicine. If you take any sort of medications, it's nice to have those in your first aid kit in case you forget to take them one day, or you're out in the woods and you need allergy medicine. Good to have. Got a pen. This is just a cheap pen I picked up, for free at some sort of show. I've got 5 Stanley dusk masks. That's nice to have. You're out in the woods doing any sort of, it's really in dusty conditions. You don't want to be breathing all that crap in. Then we got some wet wipes. These are just Buffalo Wild Wings. These were free, like 6 of them there. It's good to clean your hands before you eat, whatnot, clean your tools, whatever. Then we got some, these are really nice carrying cases, battery carrying cases. These were pretty cheap on eBay, shipped. But we got like 6 Rayovac AAA and 4 Rayovac AA extra batteries for your flashlights, gear, whatnot, walkie-talkies, whatever. Then a lot of people are some people's survival kits I see are missing some things. Like I'm going to end up including some suntan lotion in this, and we got insect repellent. I think that's important to have in your survival kit because, you're outside. Sometimes not everybody carries insect repellent or sunscreen in their car. You got to protect yourself from the elements, especially if you live in a buggy environment. Then we've got actually I had some more of these. They're floating around in there. These are just fire tinder. I believe these are lawmen, I want to say. Anyway, you just light the packet supposedly, and they burn for like 10 to 12 minutes. So you got to have some sort of fire tinder in there to aid in fire making. Then we have these to-go towelettes. These are like 10 by 10. They're similar to a paper towel. They're just compressed. You open them up. So that may be good in first aid or cleaning, whatever task. And then we have 2. There's the rest of those emergency, or these fire starting tinder. Sorry guys. Then we have 2 Coleman hooded ponchos. These are like 99 cents. They're cheap, but you can reuse them. And I've used these before. They work nice. Then we have a cheap, this was real cheap, this is like $3, a Rayovac industrial flashlight. I don't like this one as much because it's not LED, but for $3 you can't complain. It's pretty much indestructible. got a long run time. It just runs off two double A's. But it's nice to have some flashlight in your kit. And since this is pretty much, you know, throw in the back of the truck, save it for a rainy day, you know, you hope you never really have to use anything out of this. I don't have much money to put a $40 Streamlight in this and not get to use it that often. But anyway, then we've got a Mora knife. I'm not sure what model this is. It's similar to the 511, if not the 511. But I love these knives. I may break out into a review on them. They're cheap, like $10. I think you should have a really nice knife in your kit anyway. But then we have a E-Gear or Life Gear glow stick. It's got a LED flashlight on it. Click on. It's got the green flash too. It could be used for signaling, and it's got a whistle on the end of it for signaling. And I've attached this lanyard so you can string it around your neck or whatever. Then we have this fancy heat. It's basically heat in a can. These are at the dollar store for $1 for cooking or, you know, whatnot. Then we have 5. These again, at the dollar store's got plenty of cool stuff you can add to your survival kit for $1. These are 36-gallon trash bags. You know, poncho, collecting water. You go riding and you got muddy gear. You know, you want to keep your truck clean. Seat covers. You know, it's nice just to have some trash bags on you. Then we got a couple of these diamond strike-on box matches. You can't have too many of those. Then we have a Coleman waterproof canister with waterproof matches in it, or weatherproof matches, I think. That's like $2. Those are nice to have. Then we have galvanized 20-gauge wire. You know, that's good. You know, if your exhaust hanger or something fails. Actually, what gave me that idea was when Nut and Fancy made that video on he repaired his buddy's muffler was sagging with wire, so it's nice to have for repairs and whatnot. Then we have these GSI outdoor eating utensils, knife, fork, spoon. They're made out of plastic. Nice to have on you. Say you go camping or something and you forget your utensils. Nice to be able to eat without using your hands, I guess. Then we have a simple, like a $2 box cutter utility knife, similar to the Stanley's. So it's an off-brand, but it works. Which also, if you take these apart, it's got extra blades in the handle there. Then we got 2 glow sticks. You know, you crack them, they run for 12 hours or whatnot. We have electrical tape. We have this is actually Gorilla Tape, a small roll. Then we have Fix-All adhesive. That's in there. We have like 50 feet of 550 paracord. And a lot of this stuff I like choosing bright colored gear because, you know, when you're in the woods and you drop, you know, I'm not really a tactical guy, but you drop your stuff in the woods, you drop a black knife, it's a lot easier finding a knife with a blue handle than it is, you know, black. But we have the Soul survival blanket, you know, reflects heat. It's just like $5 at the Cabela's I picked it up for, but it's good to have should you ever have to spend the night in your vehicle or whatnot. We have these grabber hand warmers. There's 4 of those in there. And then we have a cheap set of gloves I think I got for free somewhere, but they're really not too bad. But if you got to change a flat tire or something on the side of the road, it's nice to have a pair of gloves. Then we have this drop cloth that we got at the dollar store. I figured that's nice to include in your kit because if you're changing a tire on the side of the road to keep the dirt off you, if you lay down, it could be used for an emergency shelter, blanket. It's 9 foot by 12 foot, just a cheap vinyl tarp basically is what it is. But anyway, that's what I got so far. These are items I think that you should have on you. Like I said, I'm going to add sunscreen, stuff like that. And I'm not sure I want to include this first aid kit because this goes with me when I go mountain biking and stuff. but it will have a first aid kit that's similar, and I think it's a good deal to carry your medications with you in case you forget them or whatnot. But all these items are fairly inexpensive. I will do a gear list or a layout list in the description, and I mean, cost estimate, you could put one of these kits together for under $50, I want to say, depending or not if you have the container or not. But, you know, I think it's good to have in your car for emergencies. So, anyway, if you use something out of your kit, you know, replace it as such, and that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching, guys. Comment suggestions, just leave in the comment section. So, thanks.